A viewer asked the question, is it really worth running an edge node if I live in the country and there's nobody around? Well, I'm going to discuss it and tell you my thoughts on that, so stay tuned. Now, let me start by saying that's not a really easy question to answer because there are a number of variables to consider. So depending on the variables, the answer could be yes or it could be no. So I'm going to go over what the variables are. The variables are things like what's your internet like? How much bandwidth do you have? What's your power situation? How long do you leave your computer running in a normal day without the edge node on it? Do you keep your computer up for 8, 10, 20 hours a day, 24 hours a day? Things like that. Okay, based on what users have reported in the comments, the average cost for the average computer to run it 24/7 for a month, the bill ranges from $25 all the way up to $40. So you have to take that into consideration. But if you are already leaving your computer on 24/7, as a lot of people do, I know I do, then you can just forget about the power bill because you're already paying that bill regardless. So if you want to run an edge node and it is essentially not going to raise your expenses for power, then I would say go ahead and run it. Because if power's not a factor, then you can run that edge node even if it's not relaying video very often, if at all. It is still going to earn T-fuel from the edge compute functionality, and if you have 100,000 or more T-fuel to stake, that's additional income in the form of T-fuel based on the 3 to 5% that they've said the elite node will earn. Then at 100,000 staked would be about 250 T-fuel per month, and that's based on 3% of 100,000. So again, if the power bill, if you don't have to factor that in because you're already paying it, then I would say go ahead and run the thing and get whatever T-fuel you get. But I think that the important thing to understand is if you can afford to do it, you want to get yourself at least 100,000 T-fuel, more if you can afford it, because more than the income that you will earn by staking it is the fact that if you're holding a couple of 100,000 T-fuel that you paid 3-4 cents for every 100,000 that you own, if it goes up a penny, you gain $1,000 in value. So having a couple of 100,000 T-fuel to me is a good investment, even if you aren't staking it and earning additional T-fuel. So living out there in the country, basically, as long as you've got reliable internet, even if you aren't relaying video and earning income that way, there's still a case to be made for running it anyway. But if you are going to have to pay that power bill, that $35 a month, let's say, power bill, then your break-even point is going to be 700-800 T-fuel. So if you don't earn at least that, you won't break even. You're operating at a loss. So that's what I think. Okay, before I wrap this up, let's take a quick look at the price of Theta. Dang, it's up to $3.02 this morning. That's pretty good. Let's take a look at the price of T-fuel. Dang, that's 4.3 cents. So at that price, you could pick up 100,000 T-fuel for $4,300. That's a steal because T-fuel's going higher, much, much higher. Get in now while you still can at a reasonable price. So with all that said, I hope you found some value in this video, and go ahead and hit that like button on the way out if you would. I'd appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.